Thank you for joining us. I'm David Wade with the WBZ News Update. Our top stories: the Coast Guard has called off the search for the fourth missing person who was on board a boat that capsized during a fishing trip. The bodies of 3 other men were recovered on Thursday afternoon. They have now been identified as 38-year-old Jiafu Zheng and 43-year-old Daxiao Lin, both from Quincy, and 42-year-old Jamie Liu from Litchfield, New Hampshire. It is not clear what happened to the group, but WBZ did speak to fishermen that said conditions Wednesday were particularly rough. An hours-long disturbance at the Bristol County House of Corrections comes to an end with inmates handcuffed and lined up on the basketball court outside. We're told that this started because inmates didn't want to move to a new housing unit. The Bristol County Sheriff's Department said this was being done to make the prison more, quote, suicide resistant. There are about 600 inmates inside that minimum security prison. The U.S. Supreme Court is expected to make a temporary decision on access to an abortion pill. Any moment now it could happen. Mifepristone is the nation's most common type of medicated abortion. The deadline for the decision is tonight at midnight. Let's get a check of the forecast now with Eric Fisher. Eric.
All right, David, heading into the weekend here. We're starting clear tonight, but clouds will roll in, especially after midnight. Most of our lows will be in the 40s across the area as we start the day tomorrow. A lot of clouds expected for Saturday, mainly cloudy skies, mostly 50s for high temperatures. Be breezy. The winds out of the east-southeast at about 10 to 20, but dry weather, just dealing with a lot of cloud cover. Should find some 60s the farther south and west you go. Our coolest pocket will be toward Essex County and the Seacoast area. Definitely a chillier day there. Clouds will tend to dominate again, but maybe some breaks of sunshine if we're lucky as we make our way to midday in the early afternoon. Then we'll be watching rainfall. That arrives here on Sunday morning. Looks like a very damp day, some scattered rains, downpours, even some rumbles of thunder. This may start to taper off a bit as we head into Sunday evening. Rain amounts 1 to 2 inches looks to be fairly common from Boston westward. That's a good drenching. Lesser totals are expected toward Cape Cod and the islands. A little bit less rain to deal with there. But again, mostly 50s this weekend and mostly 50s next week. A cool stretch is ahead of us. David?
All right, Eric, thank you so much. I'm David Wade. This has been a WBZ News Update. Have a great night.